Something tells me the audio issues are not getting fixed. Alright, I guess while we're at it, we might as well talk about the teams going on here.
Yeah.
For UHart, we have a little bit of a switch up. I'm guessing Griffin is probably going to swap to the Sojourn after a TP out of spawn. That would just kind of be my guess. Sojourn's kind of busted.
Hmm.
And it seems like, what's the other team? I forgot the name.
Uh, the Warhawks are the blue team.
Alright, blue team is it seems like they're very much going for more of a just get in and get out. They could run the Genji and kind of just try to pick off that backline, which could be very vulnerable with the Baptiste, but we'll have to see once the TP is put out. Maybe they stay sim.
All right.
They
Now,
are staying sim.
starting out on that Nift POV as we like to do, and yeah, we can see the Warhawks opted just to teleport straight on the point, just to get the early point control.
Yeah, very good plan. Just getting on the point, getting mobility as a kill goes off.
Doesn't matter how good their plan is if Nist is able to just hit that railgun into your chest. Oh, and he finds another pick onto the Baptiste. The Warhawks struggling to make anything happen during this first fight, as Nift just picks off 3 with his railgun.
They're running a comp to play fast and they're playing slow. It doesn't really make any sense. They're playing into what UHart wants them to play with the Sojourn. Just playing back, poke them out, get picks.
And now we do see Griffin swapping from the Symmetra over to the Genji. And now, similarly as mentioned earlier, this comp that they're playing probably wants to play fast. They have the Reaper versus the Sojourn is the only difference between the comps. And the Reaper is going to benefit much more in these faster engagements.
Yeah, they look to push in, waiting for the speed to go down. Seems like Reaper's flanking, going in, and their engagement will start. Already a kill onto the Reaper. That's not going to be very good. Immortality down for both teams. This big slow going into the backline. Making so they can't get out. Blade coming out here. Beat coming out here.
Oh, and he gets taken out
Now
quick.
it's an even fight.
Oh, and they are turning this with the help of their support ultimates. True Blade at full energy, but probably not going to make anything work. And that's going to be the end of the fight.
If you're UHart, you take this. This is a very winnable fight. You're now coming back with 4 ults against 3 ults, or 2 ults rather. And you have they have no support ults. They can just go in and use whatever ults they want, and they'll probably be able to get a pretty good fight out.
I'm expecting they're probably going to use their sound barrier to counter either the beat or the grav, and I'm hoping they combo window with Sojourn ult. As I say that, window comes out. Sojourn.
Come in, the beat's gonna come out.
Beat
Sojourn
counters the blade, or the
almost getting a one-shot.
barrier.
Lamp down. Good grab. Gotta stop shooting to the flank. As Reaper's trying to go into the backline to get some kills, a slow put down. Reaper is going to go down, being a little bit too aggressive, not regrouping with this team.
They do find 2 picks on both the DPS, as Bark, the Zarya, finds a pick on the UHart Lucio. But it looks like that's all the Warhawks are going to be able to manage, as Hartford takes control of the point back.
Yeah, I mean, when I said they had 4 ults, I did not mean to use all 4 ults, but I'll tell you what, they got the fight. It's coming up to basically a 1-fight territory, and maybe stall coming out from the other team, from blue side. But blue side does have the ult advantage coming into the fight.
Yep. And I will say, while it would have been great to try and hold on to their ultimates, they still kind of struggled even while using all of them. And Bark just barreling into the backline takes out. Oh, where are we? It takes out Nift, and then Devin Huge on the Reaper finds 2 with his Blossom.
It seems like blue team is really finding out what they want to do here, and they're just going in. They're not being afraid, and that's why they won the fight. They pushed in, not let them poke them for the entire fight and get picks.
Absolutely, and that improvement from the first fight to this, I believe that was like the 3rd or 4th fight now. It really shows. You've really seen how they've changed their play style and adapted to the comp that Hartford is running. And
Window coming out here, they're gonna back up, try to play slow, wait that out. There is still a lot of ultimates on the blue team side. Window probably gonna come out of their own, but become base just going in a little too far, getting picked off, and they're gonna try to stall out wait a little bit of time because that's one of their big ults down.
Oh, and there's no lamp or beat available, and that grab's just gonna clean up the rest of University of Hartford. And that's at 99. The blade comes out straight into a sound barrier, into another bubble, and it looks like the Warhawks are gonna take round number 1 of Lijiang Tower here.
Yeah, just a very good play from Warhawks, having a little bit of a better idea of what they want to do. Not really start right away, but over time they really got to what they wanted to do and became the aggressors.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think if Hartford just changed how they played a little bit in that last engagement, they would have had a lot of their ultimates coming online. You noticed as Trueblade and Nift and I believe Kumbalaxy were coming back from spawn, all 3 of them had their ultimates charged, but they weren't able to get value with them during the fight, just due to the style of how the fight panned out.
Yeah, he's got to be swapping. Niftrat has got to be coming. It doesn't come. Okay, they do not want to take White Room here. They're gonna get spammed out very hard. They have to play Pokey.
Oh, and Griffin finds a pick on the Lucio already. Oh, he finds one on the Genji too. Zarya goes down, and there's not much they can do at this point. Oh, wow. Just wow.
Yeah, I mean they keep on trying to play this Pokey comp, but I mean this is one of the most like non-Pokey maps in the game. Other than, I mean, even King's Road can poke on, but they're just playing Brawl against Spam. Brawl poke against, they're trying to play, okay, I can't speak. Trying to play poke against kind of a brawly comp, and it's just not working.
Yeah, they're just getting run down. They can't force the engagements to be slow because the Warhawks are just making them extremely fast fights.
Yeah. They're trying to get a tire up here. Good angles from UHart. Healing going in. A big pick out the Griffin. That's going to make the tire not able to come online, and UHart will take it.
That was your mic is kind of cutting in and out.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try to get a bit closer. Maybe that'll help out.
And that was just a really well thought fight by the University of Hartford. Exactly as you were saying, they let the fight kind of take its time instead of rushing things. And oh, as I say that, Trueblade perhaps overstays his welcome and just pushes straight into them.
That's not a bad trade though. It's gonna be 4-4. They still have the poke battle, a little less brawl from blue team, but the window's gonna come out. I would expect more ults to come out of UHart, but the window goes down and I mean, still an even fight. It's still. Oh my god. Base is just going to the back. Blade out now, killing another.
He Ajaxed that Lucio too. Lucio got nothing with his beat.
That's a 4K from Become Base. They used 3 ults rather. They used the grab as well. Coming back into the fight. Now beat and window up for this fight. I have to think blue team still has a bit of an advantage with that grab tire, but if UHart rotates ults out really well here, they still have a chance.
Absolutely.
Oh my.
Did he just
big deflect?
No way. No way.
A big wall coming up.
They get the deflect, but
wow.
Unfortunately it just wasn't enough. There were too many ultimates charged up, and well, there wasn't much Hartford could do to overpower the sheer number of ults they just threw at them.
Yeah, I mean that was a incredibly good deflect, but the wall came up and completely stopped UHart from really following up on it. I expected a window to come out there, but it never happened. But window for this fight should help them here.
Window zoning them off the point right now. Zarya, if she wants to contest, she's just gonna get lasered just like that. Junkrat still finding a lot of value on that Junkrat.
Yeah, very, very big picks coming out of that window. And UHart will flip the point back with 72% left for blue team.
Exactly. And with just a 1 ultimate fight, that was really well played by the University of Hartford.
It was really well played. They still have the ult advantage, kind of. You have Blade and an early ult coming out here, trying to get some picks before. I don't know if he's gonna be able to find anyone
Oh,
with this.
just
So
barely
close.
misses his mark.
Sells 100%. Can get the Lucio. Misses the Lucio. You're gonna have Blade coming up here. Window coming out from blue team. Zarya is really low. Just not able to get the kill with the window or the lamp coming out. Blade coming out. Lamp down. That's one. Need to kill the Zarya. Big kills on the Zarya. Just 2 left for the side of blue. Become base. It's gonna go down, but it's May left on point to try to stall this out. And he will go down, and UHart will take the 2nd point.
Looks like we're going to round number 3. This is, I believe, the first time Hartford is gonna have to have gone to a map 3 or round 3 on a control center.
Yeah, I mean they're doing very good at what they want to do. It's just the game plan is a little bit better from blue team, but we'll have to see what happens here. It's gonna be very much the same, but I do believe this map favors UHart a lot more, where there's a lot more open spaces for them to play their spam.
Absolutely, and I will say they won't be the Warhawks will not be pulling out the Junkrat as they did in the previous round, so UHart won't need to have that same fear, but they did lose the first round while they were playing the Symmetra teleporter strategy.
The point, this UHart just gotta play slow here, poke them out, but yeah, blue team gonna take a little bit of aggressive every time they push into that courtyard. That's just where they want to play them. See if Nif can get a kill here. There's some poke coming out here. UHart's gonna have to make a move soon, and Nif getting very in there, trying to look for a pick. Gonna be able to pick off Griffin. Now they get pushed in. Imar trying to push them in. Reaper dead. Nif's gonna get another one.
And that's really the entire win condition for the University of Hartford in these first engagements is to just have Nift charge up a rail and find a headshot onto someone. If he can do that, they get that numbers advantage, and then they can just push into the rest of the team.
Going to Metro takes so much damage out of the fight. You're those lines and they're just not gonna come back up. So both teams happens in this fight. Blue team is gonna have a little bit more ults than, or possibly depending on how they play the fight, but they're gonna try to go very fast to point here.
Exactly, and I'm hoping to see an overclock coming out from Nift as he finds one. The grab. Can they get that Baptiste? Oh my!
Adam with 2 kills. See if he can get any more. This is trying to stay in the fight, but
gets booped off the map.
Blackout's gonna get booped off the map, and Become Base is just gonna try to stall out point probably, or just die on the edge.
Yeah, there wasn't much more he could do, and a numbers disadvantage as significant as that.
Yeah, now we're coming in here. Both teams have beat, but UHart does have Grav and Window, which are going to be very useful here in this fight. We just have to hope that UHart does not stack ults on that beat and make them useless. Slow fight, Window coming out. Grav coming out, the Window's gonna come out, they're gonna try to get the Lucio. Lucio's gonna be so low, but he's gonna be able to get out. Window's still down, and now Lamp coming out. UHart's gonna look to push in, and the Blade coming out from blue team.
Out. But Cumbase finds one. Nift takes out the attacking Genji, and Adam takes out the their own enemy Genji. But I think Hartford's gonna be able to take this. It seems like they've got all the picks. Zarya at the last to fall. Reaper coming back from spawn. Lucio too, just trying to stall this out as long as they can, trying to get that percentage up. Hoping they can reach it to a one-fight territory situation.
They'll be very close to one-fight territory, but not quite there. Once again, just playing that slow, methodical game of UHart, just poking them out, not letting them get too close is working out very well for them here.
Absolutely. Now, Nift coming up on his overclock. Not quite there yet, but as we saw in the last fight, Bark had his grab, and that might be enough just to win a fight. Just maybe not. Nift. Oh no!
Big Reaper ult.
That was devastating.
When we look back at that, you're gonna notice a lamp by UHart just went flying by that grab and helped nobody. And that's a big issue coming out here, but a window very early on trying to stop them from touching become base is going to try to go around and get points on, but blue team moving in there.
This might be it. I believe Lucio may be the only person left alive. And
Yep,
just
that
like
will
that,
be it.
the Warhawks take map number 1 of our NACE match today.
I mean, their game plan was just so much better. They're able to really abuse the fact that they're trying to play this spam comp and play up close, especially on a map that a lot of these points are very, you want to play up close, and I think the strategy behind it is just better.
Strategy as well as implementation really comes into on maps like Lijiang Tower, where it's a control center, or where it's a control point, where it's really all about just shorter fights compared to the hybrid maps or the payload maps. These shorter fights really make the spam comps more difficult to play.